On December 18th through the 22nd, the Cyber Athlete Professional League held their Pentium 4 processor Winter 2002 event. 1,400 people from around the world converged in Dallas, Texas to compete for $140,000 in cash and prizes. The BYOC was filled with 800 computers with people practicing and playing games. Sponsors came and showed off their latest and greatest hardware and software in customized booths. Yet this event would not have happened without the hard work and dedication of the CPL staff and volunteers. Let's take a look behind the scenes at how an event of this magnitude comes together. Two days before the event started, hundreds of crates, boxes, and pallets arrived at the docks of the Hyatt Regency Hotel, shipped from all across the United States. They contained everything from computers and monitors to banners and customized booths. Sponsors were so committed to the creation of great displays for the CPL event that they sent their own managers and executives to help set up. Gabriel Akinzar, the innovative PC program manager from Intel, personally helped direct and set up the Intel booth, showing his dedication to the CPL attendees. Crates full of computers along with the latest graphics cards from NVIDIA showed up one day before the event opened. NVIDIA was literally installing their newest GeForce FX cards on the spot. The GameFix booth was constantly busy with people, setting up a mock gamer's basement, including Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Centipede arcade games. Many of the booths were still being set up well past midnight on Tuesday, including the towering Netfire booth. Let's now take a look into how the CPL network that would rival a large corporation gets created in only one day. Volunteers and staff worked tirelessly the day before the event, unraveling and testing miles of network cable. During the event, we caught up with Tim Hsu and asked him some questions about the CPL network. What is your function here at the CPL?
I design and build the network for the tournament area and the BYOC.
How many feet of cable does the CPL use for the network?
Approximately 18,000 feet.
What kind of equipment is used in the network?
On the BYOC and in the tournament tables, we use Netgear FS524 10100 switches.
What bandwidth do you have for the internet?
At this event, we had two T1s, about 3 megabits, coming to the internet.
How do you guarantee that people in the outside world will be able to see HLTV and anything else at the event?
At this event, we had firewalls in front of the routers that actually connected this event to the internet. Those firewalls blocked about 150 megabits of denial of service attack, while providing constant connectivity to the HLTV proxies outside the network.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
The tournament area is one of the most important parts of the CPL setup. Professional gamers expect nothing but the best in terms of hardware, and here the CPL delivers. Over 100 tournament computers were unpacked, arranged, and configured in one day. Volunteers and staff worked for over 16 hours making sure everything was correct. Let's now hear what Monty Fontenot and Justin Blanchard have to say about the computers used in the tournament.
All the tournament PCs are provided by Intel. They're the latest and greatest that they have to offer, whatever their newest chip is. Like for instance, in the Unreal tournament, we use the 3 gigahertz machines, so 3.06s. Whatever their latest is, we run them.
We used Intel 3.06 processors with PNY, GeForce 4 TI 4600 video cards. A couple of the players ran benchmarks through the Unreal Tournament system and said that we blew away the previous benchmarks by over 26 points. I'm not sure what that actually translated out to, but the players were extremely impressed.
Wednesday morning, most of the CPL staff were still hard at work, placing the finishing touches on everything before the doors opened. As people entered the event, they witnessed the culmination of 2 straight days of work and over 6 months of planning. On the last day of the event, CPL attendees were treated to a huge prize raffle where CPL sponsors gave away tens of thousands of dollars in merchandise. Prizes included Pentium 4 processors, EV Sonic speaker systems, PNY video cards, shuttle computer systems, and much more. For about 1 hour, cheers from the crowd were heard as hundreds of prizes were given away. Colin McKinney jokingly suggested a way to calm the wild crowd.
These guys need to calm down a little bit. We should slip something else into the balls on the last day so they calm down.
As the event concluded and the attendees gathered their belongings to leave, staff and volunteers remained to break down the equipment and displays of another successful CPL event.
This is the disaster that is CPL Teardown.
Big mess.
Same as always.
Let's hear some of the opinions from staff and volunteers on how the event went.
Each event gets better and better. I mean, we had the potential for disaster and it didn't happen. I was really very nervous because we were doing 3 tournaments. Our first with my staff one-on-one tournament, and Fatality says that this was the best CPL, better than Razor in his opinion. Yeah, he really said that, so I guess that's a good sign right there. There's probably about 15 Cal admins were here, just lending a great hand. We had Justin that usually always helps run Counter-Strike. He did the whole UT tournament all by himself with a little help from Matt Freed from Cal and a little help from Chris, but he basically did the whole thing by himself. Thud, Michael Weinstein usually helps out a lot, but Alan took his role at this event and hopefully at future events too.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Overall, the event went really well. Had a lot of competitors say that it was a great event. I believe Fatality said this is one of the best events he's ever been to. There's always room for improvement, but we ran a very, very good one-on-one tournament.
When people are happy, I'm happy. I feel pretty good about it. A little tight, but overall I feel okay.
CPL's tiring me out right now, though.
We asked the staff about one of the most overlooked aspects of such an event. That is, the lack of sleep that the CPL crew experiences.
During the events, maybe 4 or 5 hours average. Sometimes less, sometimes a little more.
Somewhere around 3 or 4 hours a night, maybe.
I'm gonna guess at about 5. I actually did pretty well.
About 4 hours a night usually.
4 hours a night?
4 hours, yeah.
Wow.
Drive home, hold the baby, sleep, wake up, come back. Pretty much it.
It took until late Sunday night to pack everything up and load it into several trucks waiting outside the hotel. Most of the staff were glad to be done with another great event, but some were sad to see it end so quickly.
It's winding down. Getting these trucks loaded and out of here, and then everybody can go home and sleep. Finally. it's bittersweet because it's good in that it's over and we can all sleep tomorrow, but it's bad in that it's the end, and so everybody's gone.
We would like to thank the CPL staff, volunteers, and sponsors, for without their hard work and dedication, this event could not have happened.